What's going on, guys? It's me, Dreamliner Fan 2016 here, and today we have the NG Model September 2024 release this week, guys. I'm excited to see what NG Models has for September 2024 as they begin the fall season for their models and all their products they have to offer. But yeah, we have moved into the fall season, or we are now in the fall season. So yeah, quarter four of 2024 to be exact. But NG has came in clutch with their September 2024 release batch. So I think they announced their releases, they announced the hit somewhere around Friday or Saturday, and then yeah, I got my predictions. So yeah, around actually it was on a Sunday. So Sunday they actually announced the predictions. So here are my predictions. So I'm gonna go through I'm not really gonna go through all these I'll just go through these quickly. So there's one Airbus A321. It's somewhere around the Mediterranean area. We have Airbus A250. We have a couple of Airbus A350s. Maybe we might get some Middle Easterns. We might get another Delta Airlines one, I guess, because of the registration, but I'm not sure. We got a Boeing 737-800s right there. We have a couple of 737-800s. Maybe we might get a couple of good ones from the North America side. There were plenty of November registration of 737 Maxes. So I really got a lot of things to guess on all these 737 Maxes, and I kind of had to go through various November registered maybe United or American planes. We got a couple of 747s that are going to be there. We might have some Ultimate Collections. Next up, we have some 777s. We might see a lot of them doing a couple of them from the North America side, but we also got some Asia and Middle Eastern side. And as for the 787 Dreamliners, we mainly have Middle Eastern side of all things. And yeah, just that. So kind of in the Mediterranean, just somewhere around Middle East. So yeah, well, they're all the 787 Dreamliners. But yeah, but overall, I'm excited to see what these releases have to offer for NG Models. So as I scroll down, we already have the NG September 2024 releases or offers in this case. Now, I did see a couple of models. I'm not sure if I've seen them, but I think I may have not really exactly see a full picture of them, but I think there was a Southwest special delivery and then possibly a United airplane, but I'm not really sure what that really is, what aircraft type it is, but I kind of seen just a little, I saw a tail of a Southwest, and then I saw a Evo Blue tail of a United airplane, but I don't know which aircraft it is. So thankfully, I did not see the full picture of the aircraft, but other than that, we're just going to get started with the September 2024 releases. So with that being said, let's see what NG Models has to offer for this month's release set. So with that being said, let's get started. So first up, we have, and yeah, you can hear some construction because once again, I just came back from work and these releases came out, so I got to do these releases for you guys. So with that being said, let's get started with our first aircraft. And what's that first aircraft going to be? Let me just make sure that I'm correctly in line. Okay, here we go. So our first aircraft, is going to be, and yeah, let's do it. So first aircraft, nice. Oh man, this is, actually, what is this? Oh, actually, no, I think I know what this is. Hang on, guys. I do want to get a glass of water. So yeah, but I mean a bottle of water. But what you're seeing here is the Qatar Airways Boeing 777-300ER, and this is in the aircraft's 25th anniversary retro livery, and this is labeled as NG Light. So what that is, come on. Yeah, I want to make sure I scroll out a little bit. So just to make sure, okay, making sure that it's full screen. Okay, there we go. So as I pull this up, so this is the NG Light Qatar Airways Boeing 777-300ER. So what that is, it's more of a, how would I word this? It's kind of more of a non NG, it's an NG Models aircraft, but without any antennas or all the various features of an NG model. So it's more like Gemini jets when they had their first molds back in 1998 all the way to the early 2000s. It's kind of similar to what NG has to offer with NG Light. So they did this on their 747-100 mode with the first 747. So now they're gonna do it with the Qatar 777. Now I think the reason why they do this is because they want to make sure that they want to make sure that the mold is correct or all that stuff. And yeah, that's kind of basically what NG Light is. It's it's basically like a low quality, like not really as accurate version of an NG Models mold, but it has no antennas, and I'm guessing there's no rolling landing gear on this model. But other than that, should be a good model, and yeah, should be a nice model for all the Middle Eastern collectors right there. So that aircraft is registered Alpha 7 Bravo Alpha Charlie. And did they announce this? They did not. Well, actually, they did, but I guess a different aircraft. But that's your NG Light Qatar Airways 777-300ER in the retro livery. So that's a good start to say the least. So moving on downwards, next up we have UPS 747-8 freighter. And this is the last 747-8 freighter for UPS with the celebration of the Queen of the Sky sticker. Ooh, this should be a nice model to get. So I did see a UPS 747-8, and yeah, it's really nice that they have a sticker on this aircraft. And yeah, this is the last 747-8 freighter delivered to UPS. And yeah, it also has the celebrating the Queen of the Sky. So kind of like a nice way and like a tribute to the 747 itself, of course, nicknamed the Queen of the Skies. And yeah, it should be a nice model. I mean, like, should I get it? I mean, it has a special sticker, but maybe, possibly in the future, I guess. Who knows? So that aircraft is registered November 633 Uniform Papa. So that is the UPS 747-8. I hope there's like a regular one. Is there? Well, okay. So they also have a 747-8, but what's also cool about this one is it's the first 747-8 to deliver to UPS, and it has the Spirit of Joe Sutter sticker, which is kind of like somewhere around, like kind of around here, somewhere over here. That's the sticker. So really cool that NG Models was able to like release the first 747-8 delivered to UPS and the last 747-8 delivered to UPS. So that's really clever right there for NG. So their first 747-8 they have has the Spirit of Joe Sutter sticker right there. Of course, Joe Sutter being the father of the Boeing 747 and played up like a critical role on the design of the 747 and the development of this aircraft and the program itself. So really cool to see that. And of course, the last 747 had Celebration of the Queen of the Skies, which honors the legacy of the Boeing 747 itself. So really cool to see that right there. So that aircraft is registered November 605 Uniform Papa. Alright, so I think those are the only November registered 748s. Yeah, I think those are ones. So they're all freighters. So really cool to see that. Next up we have a Lufthansa 747-8, and it's in the... Oh, that's gotta be in the current livery. So we have a 747-8 Intercontinental from Lufthansa, and it's named Brandenburg, and I'm assuming this is the aircraft in the current livery. Please, is it in the current? Yes, it is. Nice. That's amazing. So here it is, Lufthansa 747-8 in the current livery. So I think they did Yankee Mike in the old livery. So it's really cool to see this aircraft now in the current livery. So I think I'll be getting this because like I have not gotten the old livery as of late, but I'm looking forward to actually getting that model alongside with this one. So there's your Lufthansa 747-8 in the current livery, of course, and that aircraft is registered Delta Alpha Bravo Yankee Alpha, which is Lufthansa's first 747-8, them being the launch customer, of course. And I did get to see this aircraft in LAX International Airport, Los Angeles International, back in December 2022, and I got that from like Terminal B. So I got a really good picture of that aircraft, and overall, yeah, I'm really glad to have it. So here's that picture right now. So yeah, there's the Lufthansa 747-8 Bravo Yankee Alpha. And overall, I'm really glad to see Lufthansa's first 747-8 delivered, and therefore like being the first airline to operate the 747-8. Of course, as I said, they are the launch customer of this aircraft type. So that's really cool right there. So I'll be getting that. And let's see what we have next. And then we have Yankee Charlie, and I think this is also in the current livery. Yep, it's still in the current livery. So yeah, it's more of like a duplicate. So yeah, they have Yankee Charlie and Yankee Alpha all in the current livery. So you can choose whatever 747-8 you want. This aircraft is named, I'm not sure how can I pronounce this, but Sachsen, if I'm pronouncing that. I mean, it's more like a German word. This is more easier to pronounce, Brandenburg, since that's kind of like it's more easier to pronounce. But yeah, you can either get Yankee Alpha or Yankee Charlie, but I'm more after Yankee Alpha. aircraft in real life. Alright, so now we move on. So that's our 747-8s. Next up we just have, and then we have another one. Okay, this is different. So it's also named Brandenburg, but it has the Team Dutchland sticker. Okay, let me look at that. So they placed this. Okay, I'm guessing this could be for like Olympic livery. So not sure which. I'm guessing it's either between the Tokyo Olympics or the Paris Olympics. I'm not really quite sure which like livery was this placed on, or because like I think this livery was introduced somewhere around 2018 and 2019. So Rio Olympics was out. There's no Rio Olympics. Like prior to the Rio Olympics, Lufthansa did not reveal their current livery. So I'm guessing it's either between the Tokyo, Paris, or maybe I'm guessing like either the Olympics in Korea. I think it was Busan, or like the Winter Olympics in Beijing. I'm not really quite sure, but yeah, they applied this livery to celebrate or carry the Olympic team of Germany. So really cool right there. And then next up, I think we should move on. Let's see what we have next. And then we have, this is really interesting. Never knew they would make this, but we have a Malaysia Airlines 777-300, and it's a fantasy liner as MH used to order 333 non-era variants. And that's really cool, honestly. So this is the 777-300 for Malaysia? That's really... Once again, it is a fantasy livery after all, so it's really interesting to see a 777-300, like a Malaysia Airlines livery. This is their previous livery, by the way, in a Boeing 777-300. So that's really cool that NG Miles was able to make a 777-300 from Malaysia Airlines, even though they did not order the 333s. But it's really cool to see right there, and overall, it should be a very nice fantasy livery for all you Malaysian collectors and Asian collectors as well. So that aircraft is registered. This is a fantasy registration, so that aircraft is registered Niner Mike Sierra Alpha. And yeah, who knows if, I don't know if Malaysia Airlines is ever gonna, get a 777 again, since they have pretty much an all Airbus wide-body fleet. But other than that, really cool to see this fantasy livery make it into this release set. Alright, moving on downwards, next up, we just have, wow! Okay, so we have an Air Canada 777-300ER in the Go Canada Go livery. So, this livery was actually made for the Paris Olympics. So, as you can see all the various, Canadian Olympic brandings right there. So, this aircraft transports the Canadian Olympic team to Paris Charles de Gaulle for the Paris Olympics of 2024, which is, of course, summer, of course. But other than that, really cool to see this. So, might try to get this. I mean, I have not seen this aircraft in person, but usually they will fly to international destinations from their bases out of Vancouver or Toronto. So really cool to see that right there. That aircraft is registered Charlie Foxtrot India Tango Whiskey. So that is the Air Canada 333. Let's see what we have next. And we have a Qatar Airways Boeing 787-8. Really cool with the FIFA World Cup 2022 sticker. Yeah, I mean pretty much all these stickers already, those stickers have already been removed since the 2022 FIFA World Cup had already passed. So yeah, this model release is pretty much outdated. So yeah, but really cool to see NG make another Qatar 787-8. But yeah, the FIFA World Cup sticker is really outdated because it's already 2024 and the FIFA World Cup was 2 years ago. So that aircraft is registered Alpha 7 Bravo Charlie Echo. Alright, so that's that. Next up, I think we should have a... And then we have a 25th anniversary sticker from Qatar Airways on their 787-8. I think they may have... I don't think they never done this before, did they? Yeah, I did predicted that, so I was able to... Got that prediction right. But I did not get the prediction of the aircraft's registration right. But other than that, still cool to see this. I'm not sure if this particular plane still has a 25th anniversary sticker. I'm not sure if they have removed that or probably still kept it as of late, but who knows. But really cool to see this Qatar 787-8 made from NG. So that aircraft is registered Alpha 7 Bravo Charlie Bravo. Alright, so that's that. That's the Qatar 787-8. So we're done with the 787s. Alright, moving on. Next up. And then we have a blank model of a 767-400ER. So Nothing really too special, but it'll be good for making custom. So there's your blank model 764. Should be looking very nice in 1/400 scale. Alright, so now moving on downwards. And then we have an AC. Ooh, that's really cool. An AC3800 Neo blank model. So same song, second verse for the 764. It'll be a great model to make some custom airlines out of it. So you can make custom liveries out of this plane. And yeah, you can choose, come up with your own imaginations. So yeah, there's that. That's the AC3800 Neo blank model. And then we should also have an AC3900 as well. And when you know, I was right. And then here is the AC3900 Neo. I mean, if it can load up, it's gonna take a while before that thing loads up. So come on, load. There we go. So here is the AC3900 Neo. Kind of pretty much like the same deal as the AC3800, but it's stretched longer. So yeah, you can make your own custom liveries right there. Alright, so now moving on downwards. Let's see if we can get some narrow bodies in this set. So we pretty much covered all the 747s, 777s, and yeah, all the blank models, of course, and the 787s too. So let's see what other models we have. And then we have a 747-8. We're not really done with the blank models yet, but we have a 747-8 intercontinental blank model as well. So really cool to see that. The crow's kind of calling in the background. But yeah, here's the 747-8 intercontinental blank model, and yeah, same deal as all these models right there. And then we should have a 747-8 freighter. This one I'm kind of interested on trying to get, because usually a lot of cargo airlines would sometimes have blank liveries, so this should be a really interesting get for me. I'm not really have any itinerary plans to get this model, but other than that, if I want to get it, I'll get it. Alright, so those, hopefully we're done with all the blank models now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blank models, so that's really cool. Okay, Okay, so we're now moving on to the narrow bodies now. So we first have the Aegean Airlines Airbus A321neo. Yeah, I think this their third time they released this? Yeah, it's been a while, since they last released an Aegean Airlines. I'm guessing the other previous ones have already sold out. Not sure if either of those are available, but still, yeah, it is what it is. But still nice to see some Aegean Airlines aircraft. Well, airlines from Greece being made at 1/4 scale. So that aircraft is registered Sierra X-Ray November Alpha Hotel. So yeah, so that's our A321. So let's move on downwards. And then we have a 737-800 in the Yunnan Peacock color scheme. And let me look at it. Okay, so this is the aircraft right there. So yeah, a very nice distinctive livery for this aircraft. I gotta search something up real quick, because I'm not sure if this is the registration that's kind of involved in something, but outside of that, this is still a cool livery. And yeah, I mean, it's really nice. I love the details and all the various, I like the logo on the tail, and then there's the peacock right there, and all the various details of this aircraft right there. So really nice to see this. That aircraft is registered Bravo 1789er, and if I can look, okay, it's something different, but there was a similar livery to this aircraft that unfortunately had an incident, quote unquote. And yeah, really cool to see this, and yeah, very nice livery from China Eastern. Alright, moving on downwards, let's see what we have. And then we have another one. Okay, this is, alright, so this is 11790. So it's the same livery, so here, yeah, pretty much the same livery. Same tail, same design. I mean, they released this model before, but that's in the old logo, but this is the current logo right there. That aircraft is now registered Bravo 1790, which that's actually the sister ship of Bravo 1791, which unfortunately had that incident back in March 21, 2022. Yeah, I'm not really gonna explain too much about that incident, but this aircraft in particular, Bravo 1791, actually had this livery, and unfortunately, yeah, thoughts and prayers for all those people, unfortunately, but yeah, really sad. But yeah, really cool that they got these liveries at least. So yeah, I mean, they're all sister ships after all. Alright, moving on downwards, next up, and then we have a Bonza 737 MAX 8. So this is in the Flair Airlines hybrid livery. And wow, that's actually really cool right there. So yeah, so it's mixed between So you have the Bonza tiles right there, and then you have the tail that is Bonza, but most of the fuselage has the flare livery. This is actually really, really cool. So as you can see, it's kind of like, yeah, really a distinctive livery, I will say. Now, Bonza unfortunately didn't like really survive when they started operations, and yeah, I think this year they kind of like ceased operations, unfortunately, this year. But other than that, it's really cool to see this. This really distinctive livery, I say. But yeah, really cool that Engine Models released that. That aircraft is registered Charlie Foxtrot Lima Kilo Charlie. Alright, so now moving on. Next up. And then we have an American Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8. Nice. Okay, so American 737 MAX 8. I've been envisioning Unji to like make an American 737 MAX 8 because I have the Gemini version of the American 737 MAX 8 back in like 2021. It's a good model, but when you go from like good to better, this is a really good example right there. So really nice to see NG to finally make an American 737 MAX 8, and surprisingly I actually have two American 737 MAX 8s of Gemini jets in my collection. One of them is actually broken and one of them is intact, but I will replace the one that is intact, and then yeah, I'll have to fix that broken one for reasons. But yeah, maybe I'll get this American 737 MAX 8, so that's in my list. American 737 MAX 8 will be on my list for model collecting. So that aircraft is registered November 328 Romeo Sierra. And yeah, I've been seeing a lot of American 737 MAX 8s in SMF. And yeah, they operate from, I'm guessing, Phoenix, Sky Harbor, I guess. But yeah, really cool to see NG doing American 737 MAX 8, so I can at least replace my American 737 MAX 8 from Gemini. So looking forward to getting this model in the near future. So that is our American 737 MAX 8, and yeah, they got a lot of like November registrations for the 737. So let's see what our next November registered 737 is. And then oh, nice! United Airlines 737 MAX 8 in the Evil Blue livery. This is kind of like the same thing for the American 737 MAX 8. I've been wanting NG to do an Evil Blue 737 MAX 8 as well. I mean, like, I do have the NG first release already, and I'm looking forward to actually getting the second iteration of the Gemini 737 MAX 8. But if I were to get this model, I'll actually like replace my first iteration 737 MAX 8, because the first I'm talking about the Gemini version, by the way. So the first Gemini Jet 737 MAX 8 from United they did, that had a couple of QC issues, but since the second one doesn't really appear to have any QC issues, I will get this model in replacing my, of course, Gemini first iteration United 737 MAX 8. So really nice to see that from NG Malls. And yeah, be getting this model, of course, since I like collecting United. That's all she wrote, that's all I could say. So that aircraft is registered November 37318. And yeah, I also seen a couple of 737 MAX 8s from United as well. Not sure if I've seen this particular registration. I mean, like, I've seen a lot of MAX 8 once again. Don't even know, but yeah, probably when I unbox this, I'll let you know if I did see this aircraft, but really cool to see NG doing the United 737 MAX 8. Alright, so and yeah, there's a couple of registrations, like November registrations. So let's see what we have next. Next up, and we have another United 737 MAX 8. This is in the connecting the world, ensure a better future. So, what is this? Oh, so this is the sustainable aviation fuel livery. So, yeah, so there's the 737 MAX 8 from United Airlines in the sustainable aviation fuel livery. So yeah, they like painted this aircraft in this livery, so this aircraft like can fly with SAF. So yeah, really cool to see. This aircraft in particular has been repainted into like the standard Evil Blue livery. That aircraft is registered November 77259er. And so yeah, that's that. Our next one is oh, nice! Here we go. United 737 MAX 8 in the United Together connected. What is that? United Together livery. So being united together, well, what is that like? Yeah, just call it United Together, but there's on the Star Wars section, like the Star Wars under the aircraft, it actually says something different. I'm guessing it's being united, I'm guessing. So yeah, being united / United Together sticker. This model I also want to like replace in favor of the Gemini. Like, This model in particular, I have the Gemini Jets version of this, so I'm looking forward to actually replacing this one with the NG version right there. So really cool to see NG also making this model. I think that aircraft still exists, this livery still exists, so haven't seen that aircraft in real life yet, but hopefully soon. But other than that, I'm really glad to see NG do more United 737 MAX 8s. So that aircraft is registered November 27261. And yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this one and this one as well. So really cool to see that. Alright, so now we move on. And then we have another 737 MAX 8 from United Airlines. This is in the Aviate titles. Now I'm guessing this could be on their first 737 MAX 8. I'm kind of like guessing. So here it is. So yeah, this is United's flight school program, Aviate. So yeah, or just like pretty much pilot course. So yeah, Aviate is right there. So they just place it in front of like the aircraft's fuselage. I'm not sure if this is actually painted on applied to United's first MAX 8. This aircraft is registered November 27255, which once again, I'm guessing this could be the registration of United's first MAX 8, but I don't even know. But yeah, really cool to see that. But yeah, look at that lineup of United MAX 8s. That is absolute effort right there. For me as a United collector, there's like a lot to choose from, I'll say. But yeah, once again, I think I might be going for the Evo Blue and the United together. So those are your United MAX 8s right there. Really love to see that. Okay, and then we have a Southwest 737 MAX 8. So moving on to more November registrations. Now we have Southwest, and this is in the this is really cool. So this is now in the Desert Gold Retro color scheme, the Desert livery, and this is from NG Light. So same deal as like the Qatar 777 had, no attendants and possibly no rolling landing gears. So really cool to see that. They did like the full antennas and all the rolling landing gears, like all the stuff. I think that was back in January 2022, or no, January 2023. I think that's the one they did with all like the rolling landing gears. So they're gonna make one with all not with all like the engine features. So really cool to see that. November 871 Hotel Kilo is the registration of that aircraft, of course. Of course, the Hotel Kilo being the names of Herbert Kelleher. Alright, so now moving on. And then we have, the registration threw me off, but we have a Southwest 737 MAX 8 in the Canyon Blue Retro livery, also in NG Light. So here it is. So of course the same deal. They're gonna be doing this in the Canyon Blue Retro livery, of course. Yeah, so like same deal, of course. No antennas and no rolling landing gear, of course. So not like the high quality standards from NG right there. So that aircraft, this registration really threw me off, because like the registration you see here is November 872 Charlie November. There's no November registration on this aircraft right there. It's supposed to be November 872 Charlie Bravo. So I'm not sure why NG Models put an N on after like the Charlie, but yeah. I mean, it kind of says Charlie Bravo, but yeah, this is the Canyon Blue Retro, of course, in honor of Colin Barrett, which is their sticker right there. This is the sticker of Colin Barrett right there on this aircraft right there. So really cool. Alright, so moving on downwards. Next up, we have an Air China C919. And yeah, I think they delivered this aircraft. Yeah, it's the first C919 from Air China. So as I pull up the image, well, they also have some model images too. So here's the C919 in Air China's livery. Really nice livery overall. I think it really fits this aircraft. And yeah, really cool to see this. And yeah, really cool to see Air China deliver their C919. And yeah, they also had a dual livery. Yeah, sorry, I was just checking on my battery, but yeah, I kind of got off topic, got distracted right there. But yeah, once again, it fits the livery really well. So really cool to see a C919 in Air China's livery. So that aircraft is registered Bravo 9019 X-Ray. And they also released some model photos. So let's take a look at those. Not gonna go to all 13 photos in one go, but yeah, it's gonna take a while to load. But yeah, they released the images of the model itself. Yeah, it's really gonna take a while, but yeah, that's that. Next up, we should have, and then we also have a China Southern C919, and yeah, this is also China Southern's first C919. Yeah, it's gonna really take a while before like the image loads. Yeah, like once again, I'm using personal hotspot, and yeah, sometimes the network connection kind of gets a bit iffy. But yeah, like if I could try to like do it again, come on. Okay, like not sure where the model image. Okay, I just saw the images of the C919 from. There we go. So here it is. So overall, I think NG Models did a fantastic job on this aircraft right there, and overall, should be a nice model for all the Chinese collectors. And let's take a look at that China Southern C919. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but yeah, really cool to see the C919 made from China Southern from NG Models right there. Of course, they have very nice molds. Like the C919 mold looks very nice on NG. Alright, so now move on. Next up, we have a Japan Airlines 787-8 Dreamliner. Really cool. Okay, yeah, I think this is gonna take a while before the images load. So, yeah. And this is in the Expo 2025 livery. So, really cool to also see that. They actually put that on, like, the recommendations, like, tab. I'm not sure what it was, but yeah. Yeah, it's really gonna take a while. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, look for stronger signals in order to see these CGI images. So, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I think that's a lot better. So here's a CGI image of the China Southern C919. A very nice livery, and I think this also fits this. The livery fits this aircraft really well. It fits really well alongside with the Air China livery. And they also have some model images, so let's take a look at those. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to load, but yeah, we'll just ignore that for now. But yeah, you get what I mean. And then we have the Japan 787-8 in the Expo 2025 livery. Once again, just give it a while to load. I'll also have to check my battery because I gotta charge my MacBook soon. But other than that, really nice to see some models being released. Yeah, I don't know what's going on to my network reception, but yeah. Once again, I'm filming at the airport, personal hotspot. I'm trying to look for a better signal, but yeah, it's really gonna take a while before these images get released. But other than that, still cool to see some models, and yeah, we'll have to like cut this off again so I can fix this. But other than that, really cool to see that. And yeah, let's wait for the CGI image of the Japan 787-8. Alright, and here are the photos, and these are actually model productions now. So overall, this actually looks very nice. You got all the various like characters right there, and then you got like, this is like a very well designed livery, and you could say Expo 2025 Osaka, Japan. Osaka, Kansai, Japan. So really cool livery right there, and overall JL did a great job on this livery right there. So the registration of the China Southern C919 is Bravo 919 or Juliet, and the registration of this Japan 788 is Juliet Alpha 823 Juliet. Alright, so now moving on, let's see what we have next. And then we have a Sichuan Airlines Airbus A250-900. So this is in the Panda Route livery. Of course, they like doing these Panda routes. It's in the luxury package, the Ultimate Collection right there. And overall, kind of like the same deal. I love their Panda Route liveries, and overall, it does look very cute. So the aircraft is registered Bravo 306 November. And yeah. And then once again, it's in the Ultimate Collection package. And then let's see what we have next. And yeah, we should have the same thing, but except like the same livery, but it's not in the Ultimate Collection package, so kind of like the same thing right there. Alright, next up we have a China United Airlines 737-800. This is the city of Wenzhou livery. I think I pronounced that correctly, but yeah, city of Wenzhou livery. Very nice distinctive livery from China United Airlines, and overall they really did a good job on this livery right here. And yeah, this is in the Ultimate Collection package, and I'm assuming we'll get one in the non-Ultimate Collection package as well. So that aircraft is registered Bravo 7563. Yeah, 2% of battery. I will have to charge this later. But yeah, that's the city of Wuhan. And then we have a Southwest 737-800. This is in wow, Triple Crown 1. Amazing. Wow. Okay, so we have the Triple Crown 1 livery on the 737-800 from NG Models. So last month they did California 1. Now they're gonna knock out Triple Crown 1. That is amazing stuff right there. So really cool to see that. Of course, the original Triple Crown 1, I think it was on the 300. Well, the second one was on the 700, but that has since been repainted into the hot delivery, so that's now in the 800 now. This aircraft in particular, this aircraft was registered November 8681 Mike, and I was able to see Triple Crown 1 a couple of times. Of course, me being like, I spotted this aircraft mostly in Sacramento, and yeah, I also get to see this aircraft. I actually do have a picture of Triple Crown 1 before I started work on like somewhere around March. So here's that picture right now. Overall, I think it looks really excellent, and yeah, really cool to see Triple Crown 1 up close. And I think this was the first time the new Triple Crown 1 came to SMS, so that was a really lucky shot right there. So yeah, that is the 737-800 Triple Crown 1 from NG Models. I'll be getting that as well. Now, if you'll excuse me, guys, I will have to charge this MacBook, and yeah, we're gonna resume from there. Alrighty, guys, so after a couple of minutes of waiting, I should have enough battery to finish this video. So we had an American Max 8, we had a couple of United Max 8s, and then we had Triple Crown 1. This is absolutely incredible. This is already like a very nice release set for most of the American collectors. I mean, there's a lot of international like carriers as well, but this is really by far really amazing. Can this release set get any better than this? Oh my god, I can't wait. I want to see what the next model is. What the next model is. Can this release set get any better? Come on. Actually, okay, we have another. Well, yeah, we kind of have another. Like, I don't know what happened, but yeah, there's. Okay, so what the heck happened? Yeah, they didn't show all the registrations, but yeah, there were a couple of November. There was a November registered 8250. I'm not sure where that is, but yeah, I might have to look into the database to make sure. September 2024. Do we have anything else? Okay, this is a little different. Yeah, I mean, in the NG website, that's basically it. It ends on the Triple Crown 1. I don't know what happened, but that's not all like the registrations they had. There was a November registration of like an 8250, and then there was like a couple of, not sure what happened to those, but I will have to take a look on Instagram to find out. So let's move into Instagram to see what NG Malls has to offer. So with all being said, let me log on into Instagram and we'll have to take a look at that. Alright, so now I'm here on the NG Malls Instagram page. Now, as I did my research, there were actually 2 registrations that were actually missing from this release set. All of them are from the AC50 section. So one of them is a November registered aircraft, so that's for A350. And the other one is a Alpha 6 registration, which yeah, they did not feature those on the official website for NG, so I decided to go to their Instagram page to see if they have it on their Instagram page, of course. So we're gonna see. So let's see what the final 2 models are. And yeah, once again, this release set is really amazing. And yeah, I kind of having a speculation of what that November registration is, so I'm eager to see what that is. And as for the Alpha 6, it might be something else or maybe something, but who knows. But we'll just scroll through these releases. So we have the Qatar A250, like the Qatar Retro Livery A250, not A250, what am I saying? Qatar 777-300ER Retro Livery in NG Light. And then we have the Southwest, like the Southwest, also NG Light, Southwest 737 MAX 8 alongside the Canyon Blue. So Canyon Blue and Desert Gold. So those are your Southwest planes right there. Okay, that's it for like the NG Light, so we're gonna move on to this. Oh my god, there it is! Holy crap! Okay. Wow, oh my god, caught me by surprise right there. Right here, we have the Delta Airlines Airbus A350-900 in the LA 2028 Olympics livery. Oh, called it. Oh my goodness, wow. Jesus Christ. So NG did the Team USA A250. Now they're gonna do this one in celebration of the LA 2028 Olympics. We're just a couple of years away. We just had the Paris 2024 Olympics, and now they're gonna pass the torch to Los Angeles in 2028. So the Delta Airlines decided to make this livery, and they transferred the Team USA team on this aircraft. And yeah, they flew from Paris to LAX. Wow, that is that is awesome. Delta A250 LA 2028 Olympics livery. That is, oh my god, that is awesome. Honestly, even better than the two Team USA liveries from the AC30neo and A350. So gonna get this model. That is absolutely amazing. Oh, I really got to choose. Which one should I choose for my first Delta A350? The Team USA or this one? But in all honesty, honestly, excuse me, I'm gonna go for this model. That is just absolutely amazing. I'm gonna go for this model. That should be a hot seller, honestly. Might get my hands on this model. That is amazing. Wow, that is awesome. That's gonna be a hot seller. I'm speculating that's gonna be a hot seller. So really cool to see right there. That aircraft is registered November 522 Delta Zulu. So really cool to see right here. And yeah, that is gonna be amazing. Woo! Amazing release set. That's already literally an amazing release set. That's all I can say. That's all she wrote. Amazing release set from NG right there. And we have one more A350 to take a look at. So what's that gonna be? Oh, they're gonna have it in the Ultimate Collection package too. That is effort based right there from NG. So really cool to see that. And yeah, we just only have one more A350. So what's that's gonna be? Wow! Oh my goodness! Okay! Woohoo! Alright! Never knew that I would expect it. I didn't knew this was gonna happen. Right here, we have an Emirates Airbus A350-900. That is amazing right there. This is NG's first ever Emirates model they've done ever since the start of their operations in 2018. Wow. I've been wanting NG. Well, I've been thinking of NG to thinking of NG models doing an Emirates model. I thought they were gonna do it on a 777, but since the A350 is new to their fleet, they decided to do that. Now I'm not sure how the licensing is gonna go for NG models and Emirates, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be like Gemini Jets and Emirates, but we'll see what NG models has to do with these Emirates models right here. So once again, this is NG's first Emirates model in their lineup, in their database. That aircraft is registered Alpha 6 Echo X-Ray Alpha, and of course this is the soon-to-come Emirates Airbus A350, and I'm guessing this will be delivered somewhere in late 2024. So really cool to see right there. Wow, that's awesome. And of course, let's take a look at the rest of them. So here's the China Southern C1919, Air China C919, Aegon, Ultimate Collection Panda Route, China United, all your China Eastern stuff, the Peacock Livery, Triple Crown 1, Bonza Hybrid, and Bonza Flare Hybrid, American 737 MAX 8, United MAX 8s, 5, I guess, or 4. There's the Lufthansa 747s, UPS 747s, and I think that's all she wrote right there. Okay, I think we have, well, there's an extra. So here's the 777, Go Canada Go, Qatar, and yeah, these are all your blank models right there. And that's all she wrote. So what a release set. That is, oh my god. Never knew I was gonna go to Instagram to take a look at the rest of the release set, but wow, that is incredible. Honestly, there is a lot of models, and I know this video took too long to take a look at. Well, of course, I was giving some background information, but really cool stuff from NG models right there. They kind of went a bit heavy on the North American side, not as heavy as what Gemini Jets. Of course, they got plenty of Chinese models, but almost like neck and neck with each other. They got like a big set of like Chinese models and a big set of North American models, but this is absolutely really cool. Now, as I take a look at my battery, of course, sorry about that. I know I've been taking a look at my battery, but yeah. But overall, it's a good release set, I would say. I mean, kind of nearly close to perfect. Honestly, it's kind of around 90% perfect, I'll say, somewhere around that range. But with all the various North American stuff, North American Airlines, of course, we got a couple of bunch of Chinese models, but we also got our European friends as well, and Asian as well. But yeah, but really cool stuff right there. Of course, they did not get all the releases completely. Of course, we're missing out on the Emirates and the Delta A350, but yeah, you can find those on their Instagram page. Oh my god, I think I got a lot of models to spend on this month for NG models. So here are the models that I'll be getting. So first of all, I'll I'll pull up their Instagram page as a reference. So the models I'll be getting. So here are the NG lights. But starting things off, I'll be getting the Delta A350 LA 2028 livery. No question. That's all I can say. It's gonna be awesome livery, and I'm speculating that I'll be getting the Ultimate Collection package. So the Delta A350 LA 2028 Olympics livery will be on my first like the first list on the September releases for NG. Next model I'll be getting is the Triple Crown 1, as you can see right there. So here's Triple Crown 1, that's my next model. Next up, I'll be getting the American 737 MAX 8, United MAX 8, Evil Blue livery, United MAX 8, being United together livery, Lufthansa 747-8, Yankee Alpha, what else? Yeah, maybe the UPS 747-8, I'm not really quite sure on that. I mean, it has some stickers, but I'm not sure which one I'll choose, but those are there. And as for the other page, speculating on Let Go Canada Go, there was a card that's starting, but I'm not really quite sure about the Go Canada Go once again. And maybe this, I'm guessing this blank 747-8 freighter, if ever I have plans on that model. But other than that, that's all the models I'll be getting. So yeah, kind of like an expensive month for me, to be honest. But other than that, I'm looking forward to getting these models. And yeah, really cool models, really cool releases from this month from NG Models. And overall, I'm looking forward to hear you guys on what models you're going to be getting for this release set. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And turn on that post notification bell so you won't miss a video like this anytime soon. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Apologize for that voice crack. Anyways, good night.